Welcome to G Fun Facts Online, where we dive deep into the most fascinating corners of science and the world around us. I'm your host, and today we're embarking on an incredible journey, a journey into the 3-pound universe nestled right inside your head, the human brain. But we're not just talking about any brain function. We're exploring how it creates an elaborate, abstract atlas, a dynamic map of knowledge that guides our every thought and action. Sounds complex? Don't worry, we're going to unravel it together. Get ready to have your mind blown. So what exactly is this abstract atlas? Imagine your brain not just as a storage unit for facts, but as a master weaver, creating a rich tapestry of knowledge and concepts. This isn't like a dusty old library. It's a living, breathing system that categorizes, connects, and constantly refines everything you know. Think about it. How do we make sense of the world without being overwhelmed? Our brains group similar things, creating pointers of knowledge. This amazing ability saves us tons of mental energy, letting us understand and react to new stuff based on what we've already learned. It's not just about memorizing facts, it's about understanding the big picture. A huge part of this abstract atlas is something called semantic memory. This is basically your brain's own personal encyclopedia. It's all the general world knowledge you've picked up, like knowing that Paris is the capital of France, or that a dog barks. This is different from your personal memories, like what you had for breakfast. For years, scientists have been curious about how and where all this information is stored. The cool part? It's not neatly tucked away in one single spot. And how do we know this? Well, thanks to incredible technology like fMRI, or functional magnetic resonance imaging, scientists can now peek inside our brains and create semantic maps. These maps show which parts of the brain light up when we think about different concepts. It turns out that semantic information is spread across the brain, with different areas specializing in different types of ideas. For example, some bits might handle concepts about tools, others about people, or even abstract ideas like social relationships. Researchers like Jack Gallant and Alexander Huth had people listen to hours of stories while scanning their brains. They built detailed atlases showing exactly where different concepts live in our minds. It's like discovering a hidden geography of thought, and remarkably, these maps are quite similar from person to person. Now here's a really interesting twist. Does your brain handle a concrete idea, like an apple, the same way it handles an abstract one, like justice? It seems there's a difference. Concrete concepts, things you can often see or touch, tend to fire up brain regions linked to our senses and movements. Think about a hammer, and areas related to gripping might get active. This idea is called embodied cognition. Our understanding is tied to our physical experiences. But what about freedom or truth? These abstract concepts don't have a direct physical form. Studies suggest they rely more on language and social context, activating areas involved in language processing. Some theories even propose we understand abstract ideas by linking them metaphorically to concrete ones, like grasping an idea is similar to physically grasping an object. It's a fascinating puzzle, and the lines can get a bit blurry, but it highlights how sophisticated our brains are. So, if information is spread out, how does it all come together? It's not just about isolated spots, it's about interconnected networks. Think of it like an airport. There is a theory called the controlled semantic cognition framework. It suggests that specific details, like what something looks like, sounds like, or how you interact with it, are stored in spoke systems. These spokes all connect to a central semantic hub, likely in an area called the anterior temporal lobes. This hub is like the main terminal, integrating all this information to form complete concepts. For example, the word apple can mean a fruit to eat with cake, or it can mean a tech company. This hub system, along with a control network, helps us pick the right meaning for the right situation. Super clever, right? Get this. Some scientists now think our brains might use similar tricks for navigating through our thoughts as they do for navigating through physical space. You know how your brain has an internal GPS for figuring out your way around town, using special cells like place cells and grid cells? Well, these same brain regions, like the hippocampus, might also help us learn and organize abstract knowledge. It's like we mentally walk through our conceptual landscapes. Imagine your ideas laid out like a city, and your brain knows the streets and avenues to connect them. This is a mind-bending idea that researchers are actively exploring. Our brain isn't just storing concepts in neat little boxes, it's actively building and connecting them. Every time you learn something new, your brain links it to what you already know, creating a kind of hierarchy, from simple sensory details to complex ideas. This actually shapes how you see the world. If you know you're on a safari, you're more likely to spot an elephant. And knowing it's an elephant might even change how you perceive its color in the dark. Learning is all about making or strengthening these connections. Even things that seem totally unrelated can become linked in your brain through experience. While the basic brain wiring for organizing concepts seems pretty universal, our language and cultural background can definitely add their own flavor. Research comparing, say, English and Mandarin speakers has found that while the fundamental ways we represent abstract ideas are similar, the exact meaning or importance of certain concepts can differ. It's a beautiful dance between our shared human biology and our unique cultural experiences in shaping that internal abstract atlas. The mission to fully map the brain's abstract atlas is far from over. Scientists are constantly developing new tools and techniques, better neuroimaging, powerful computer models, and even insights from artificial intelligence to dig deeper. They're particularly focused on understanding those tricky abstract concepts, figuring out how context changes meaning on the fly, why our individual maps can vary, and how this amazing atlas develops as we grow up. And importantly, all this knowledge has huge potential for helping people with conditions that affect their understanding and use of knowledge, like dementia or aphasia. So, there you have it, a peek into the incredible, dynamic, and ever-evolving abstract atlas within your brain. It's a testament to the sheer sophistication of this 3-pound universe we carry around. From simple categories to the loftiest abstract ideas, our brains are constantly mapping, connecting, and making sense of the world. Thanks for joining me on G Fun Facts Online for this mental expedition. I hope you found it as fascinating as I do. Don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the amazing world of science. Until next time, keep wondering, keep learning, and keep exploring the incredible universe, both outside and within you.